welcome to the Dumpster Fire Dialogues. I'm Tim Schindel,
I'm Mike Cheney.
and we got mugs.
We got freaking merch, dude.
We got-
Freaking. My lovely wife got us some sweet mugs.
Yeah.
Bigfoot mugs.
Yep, 5-7 Network with Bigfoot on there.
Makes the non-alcoholic White Claws taste even better.
And this is not merch per se, but for the sock reviews, some Dumpster Fire socks.
Dumpster Fire socks. Coming
Yep.
in hot.
Yeah,
These are sweet.
like a flaming dumpster.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah.
I love them. Yeah, we need to find out if they're drop shipping, like whatever they're doing. But
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
you can get your pair soon, probably. Or you can just find some of your own.
Find some of your own. Tell us about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, we got the non-alcoholic White Claw. I got the
Yeah.
peach orange blossom.
I was gonna say I got right now I got the cherry, but it's apparently a green theme today.
Yeah.
With the green hat on.
Delicious.
Got the green NA White Claws.
Very nice. And pop these off. Pop the zeros. There we
Get
go.
them zeros off.
That's the way. Hooked me up with some sick new zeros
Yeah.
because of my spreading toe box.
Yeah. Both of you and I have like weirdly giant feet.
Yeah.
Not like 13, 14s here. Nothing freakish like that.
I mean, these are 12s. I mean,
Well, yeah, you're in 12s. I'm
Yeah.
in 12s too, so I can't
Yeah.
really say anything.
we're on the verge.
Yeah. If my feet get any wider, it's not going to be a matter of like length. It's going to be a matter of width.
Yeah.
You get that third world turnout going on
Yeah.
my pinky toe.
Yeah. When we saw the monkeys in Costa Rica, I was like,
Yeah.
wait, look,
You're like, oh.
I'm one of you. They didn't accept me into the clan, but I was hoping. They just wanted the watermelon I had in a cup.
That tracks. Yeah. They're like, give us that
Like,
food or
fuck
I'll
off,
rip your
dude.
arm off.
Yeah, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, I will rip your arm off, human.
And they're like the little capuchin ones. And I feel like they would just cling to my face and just rip off stuff.
Like the alien hatchlings or whatever.
Yeah.
Just come out.
And then once I fell down, the rest would get me.
Yeah.
So,
Just be death by a
Team
1,000
effort.
monkeys. For
worse ways to go.
for watermelons.
Yeah. Maybe my dreams are right.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, last night I had a pretty vivid dream of one cabin on land that I was just walking towards. Then I saw 6 bear cubs
Oh.
and then 3 mama bears. And I was like, oh, motherfucker. I got to get to this cabin. Like, so I'm very afraid of bears, evidently. Well, it makes sense because my mom used to say, I'm going to send you to Siberia when I was a kid. And in my head, all Siberia was ice pillars and bears running around. So I'm just reverting back to my childhood fears.
Maybe. I know, like, so maybe I do and I don't remember, like, because you don't remember all your dreams. But I know, like, I don't really have any, like, reoccurring dreams. But, like, I know my wife does, like, has, like, a real weird dream every couple of years. And, like, maybe there's something to it. But, like, it's definitely, like, I don't remember that I've had any, like, consistent, like, reoccurring dreams.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I have reoccurring themes, not so much the same dream.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I'll be, like, working my way through, like, a cluttered house or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be running from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
The other night I had one where I almost had to stab somebody. Like,
Yeah, I remember you told me about that one.
yeah. So, but that was all in, like, cluttered house. I don't know what that means. Some people that have, like, books and all sorts of stuff that decode their dreams. So, you do that homework for
your
me.
dreams mean?
Tell me what that means.
The cluttered house of destiny, Michael.
Yeah. It makes sense. I'm moving. Tons of shit everywhere. Like,
that tracks with the theme of what's going on right now. Like,
it fits.
You're moving, and like, there's definitely some continuity there. It's like we talked about. Like, I used to have, like, when we used to get, like, real violent days at work.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I would literally be like, like,
Like Ron Swanson. Just like,
yeah, like
Stop
I would
fighting.
literally be like struggling, like physically in bed, like thrashing around,
Yeah.
like fighting somebody. I don't really do that anymore now that I train so much. Like,
that's good. Worked
Yeah.
it out of your system.
it's much better.
Much
I s-
sounder sleep.
Yeah, for real. I don't really have like any kind of a, like even in like a bad, like a more like violent situation, there is some stress inoculation factor to that too with training, but also like just some, probably a little too familiar with violence. Like,
Yeah, you like know what's really a problem, and like,
yeah,
you're like, you know, I just had to wrestle someone today. It's all good. Like, especially now that you train and all that stuff, you're like, just another day.
that is really like the big like shift. Like, there's some people that are like, oh, they were violent, and I'm like, they're not that violent.
Yeah, you're like, could have been much worse. Like,
Yeah, they're easily controlled. Like, there's a little bit of tension. Like, cool, they tensed up. I don't care if they tense up. Like,
they're easier to move that way.
yeah, literally, like if you're tense, you're easy to move. It's when you're like jello that I'm like,
God damn it.
Yeah, like I'm always like, why are you? Can you just get up? Like, can you just walk?
Just help me out.
Yeah, people are like, I'm like, okay, do that.
Sheep.
Yeah, just move.
Skirt you across the floor. Nice
Yeah.
smooth floor.
Yeah,
Just like-
exactly. Yeah, put socks on them.
Yeah. I mean, matting is harder to drag people across than like linoleum or, you know, a shined up floor.
Yeah, tatami or like even grippy wrestling mats before they're wet.
Yeah.
With sweat, super hard to move somebody on because the skin just like stops.
Just carry a little bottle of water on your belt and you're just like,
Pete idiot and just have some baby oil.
Oh, no. You're like, why do you have that on your belt? Oh, can't even imagine.
I bought this in P. Diddy's estate sale. He's not dead. Really?
Socially, he is.
Yeah, socially he is. They had a funeral for his baby oil collection, and they sold it.
I'm surprised the special forces didn't get it there and invade his house. There was so much oil in there, you know?
Yeah, right.
Fucking dang.
Trump's like, we're going to get in there. We're going to get those oil
We're
reserves.
gonna get the oil.
We're going to get the oil.
He's like, God damn it, this is not the oil we
He's
need.
like, this is not the petroleum I wanted. No.
He's like, just burn it to the ground.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They said it was oil.
I heard the O word. Had
Yeah.
to get in there.
You know what? He
Oh.
said it, so I said it. All right? I'm a product of my environment.
Trying to get that oil.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Gave out a couple stripes today. Some well-deserving folks.
Nice.
I was kind of in like a weird mood funk, so that always kind of pulls me out of it.
Yeah.
You know? People kind of like love their pieces of tape. I like getting pieces of tape too, so
Yeah. I mean,
I get it. It means you're progressing. It means
Yeah.
you're doing something right.
you're doing stuff. You're doing
stuff.
it well.
That's right.
It is like, don't get me wrong. I get it. It's like a business piece of jiu-jitsu, or at least that's how it kind of goes. But from like, there are certain people that they need that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's like a carrot, like not carrot stick. It's more like they truly understand, like, oh, I am like doing the right things, like that.
You are progressing.
Yeah, like it is important, and like some people need that. Like, there's probably literally like somebody's like, hey man, like we should do this, and they were like, we can do that. Like, do I think it's like the one dude who's magically a black belt after 3.5 years? No.
Everyone's path is different, you know?
Yeah, if you have a couple $1 million, I bet it is.
Yeah. Path is different that way, too.
I mean, whatever, man.
Do your thing. It's not my
That's-
problem.
It's not, and I'm gonna be real. I don't think that dude's gonna go compete.
More power
like-
to him if he does.
If he really does go compete, cool. Don't make excuses if you get smoked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
You have to deal with the repercussions afterward
Yeah,
as
like
well. Just like anyone else does if you post it or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
most of the time, people are cool about shit. But in special cases like that, people probably won't be cool about it.
yeah. I don't know that they're gonna be cool about that one.
Probably won't be cool about it.
No, I don't think they will.
From what I've read so far, people are already not cool about it. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing if you're like BJ Penn, Kit Dale, like Gordon Ryan. Who else? There are several other people that have really short.
Kayatera, like,
Yeah, like there are several people like JT Torres, like all those dudes that were like elite grapplers.
all world champions by the time they
Yeah, like
touched it.
they had a black belt very quickly, but there was an arc of competition, not just like I got privates from other elite, like I got privates from elite grapplers. Like,
And there's definitely something to that,
Yeah.
being exposed to information like that. But
sure.
turning around and doing something with it, like teaching it to others, competing, or having other people compete and express that information, blah, 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 you know. But I just think there's already a fair amount of, like, established metrics in jiu-jitsu that, like, kind of claim your legitimacy a little bit.
Yeah, I mean...
Because there weren't before, like, you know, so it's still there's like a new aspect to it a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's old enough now that there's kind of a way to do things, like...
Well, it's like I've heard somebody like Bo Nickel, who's a phenomenal wrestler, talking about he went to like a small gym somewhere in like the Midwest, like upper Midwest, and like he was rolling around with like some of their like, you know, white and blue and like their purple belts and stuff and doing well. He's like, and then their black belt just held him there.
Yeah.
And like did like this dude's not an elite grappler like at like Bo, like he's like, yeah, you just held me there, and then like did jiu-jitsu and like did it well.
Yeah.
And like it was like, oh, okay, like there's more to grappling, right?
Yeah.
And then he talks about Isaac Greeley like whooping his ass. I believe it. I've heard Isaac Greeley's like amazing. So he goes to Mat Factory and gets cleaned up by some dude who's like 20 or 25 years older than him. And like, yeah, like Isaac wrestled, Isaac is a black belt, like that kind of thing. Like there's a reason the person's a black belt. Like,
oh yeah,
their skill is indicative of mat time and experience and exposure.
Definitely. So. You sent me that video last night of the purple belt versus 20 white belts.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
like, a lot of those white belts had other grappling pedigree, like, and he had a tough time. He did his thing, but like, he had a tough time later on.
Yeah.
There's different weights and skill levels of people, and it was cool. I like watching challenges and shit like that.
We're talking about Josh Beam, who's got probably one of the cooler like jiu-jitsu like YouTube channels of like he like sets goals and then like documents it, so it's document style. He's gone out and trained the ecological style with Greg Souders and a couple other people. He also like has like really like specific goals. Like he was working on takedowns last year. Now he's been making videos like fighting just like people off the street, or like he just did a competition where his initial goal was to try and get 50 people in that room.
Oh dang.
And then he ended up getting 20, and he got sponsors to like give cash prizes for these dudes.
Yeah.
Which is actually really cool.
Great way to do it.
Yeah, and he really did really well against a lot of these dudes. But then there were some guys like the one dude who's like did judo for 6 years and just did an Eminari roll and like right into it, and he's like, I've never done that before in my life. And he's like, I just did it. He's like, is that an Eminari roll? Is that what it was? And we were like, what? Like, it was like a flying Eminari roll.
He sent it.
Yeah, he just sent it right into a leg lock. And yeah, some of the other subs that were like had like just amazing. So you check that out, Josh Beam.
Yeah, great video.
Like really interesting video, like how his like he picked bigger dudes at the end, like, and he was hurt, but he was like still doing well against some guys, and then he got some of those bigger dudes, and those big boys just like put him on the ground.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh
shit.
Yeah. But yeah, very very like interesting like series. Like I think it almost took like 2 hours for the whole event.
Yeah,
yeah, a long time.
That is,
especially at like you're competing for
really,
2 hours.
His only breaks were like quick water break. It wasn't like rounds off and shit. Like,
yeah,
grab a sip of water, get back to it.
Yeah, he was able to drink water, but he was intentionally taking as little breaks as possible.
Yeah.
So.
But I enjoy videos like that.
Yeah. It is cool to see, like, even at white, some of those dudes who have like 6 months of experience, like truly like a white belt, 6 months, like did really well against that dude competes a lot. And like competes at the like, I think he was a world champion at blue.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
He was like number 2 or 3 in the world at his age and weight.
Yeah.
He's pretty young, so that's a big category.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you look at any bracket in that like age and weight, and you're like, oh, that's deep as hell. Like,
yeah. Yeah. Even me being older, I know those brackets are huge.
Yeah.
I've looked at them and I'm like,
40 people? Fucking. Like,
yeah, 40 people? Dang. How many hours away is it?
A lot of those guys were like, what are you gonna do with the money? They're like, pay for my gas. I drove 3 hours to get here. Like, fuck.
That was really funny. They're like, gas money? I drove from like 3 hours away.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Someone was like, I'm gonna get some flowers for my girlfriend, like stuff
Yeah.
like that. I'm like, nice.
That was funny.
Going for the
told
money.
you, I'm getting flowers for my girlfriend.
I told you I have to drive 3 hours to get you flowers.
Yeah. You think I'm cheating on you? Huh? Huh? I'm down here wrestling dudes. No, that's not what it sounds like. I'm not like that.
I'm doing this for you, baby.
Yeah, I'm doing this for you. I'm wrestling these dudes.
I just remember like series of videos that would come out, like when I first started, like black belts put on a white belt and like pretending not to know how to shrimp and like just fucking around, and they just go smoke everyone in class and be like, who is that guy? Like, what the fuck?
I've seen those videos, and I'm always like, at some point, they're going to know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, as soon as you do something, like, especially if you touch somebody that's not a white belt, if you touch a blue or a purple belt and you're that good, they're going to be like,
wait a minute.
Yeah, you're sandbagging, bro. Like, have you been training for like 20 years and just skipped every fucking promotion ever?
What's going on here?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's not. No.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's tons of videos of strange pranks and shit like that are funny, enjoyable. And then they kind of got played out for a little bit. And then you're starting to see like newer stuff like that come out.
Mm-hmm.
I like the ones like, I forget what it was, but like someone was inside of a grappling dummy. And like they got in, like they fucking grab hold, and like, oh my god,
oh
like,
no.
It became sentient.
It's a good thing most people that strictly do jiu-jitsu can't strike very well.
Yeah.
Like, knock that person out.
My favorite are Hanato Laranja's like original videos.
I've gone back and watched some of those.
Classic.
Hilarious.
Well, and there's still people who like post them and be like, look at this guy, like talking shit to Joe Rogan or something. You're like, it's been around for a sec. Like,
yeah, that's literally Joe Rogan's friend.
Yeah.
Who is a Eddie Bravo black belt.
Yeah.
Like, 10th Planet dude. I can't remember his real name.
Or it's Rasan Orange or like Hassan Orange or something.
Yeah, it's like
something. But he was like, I think he was on Days of Our Lives. Like he
was an actor,
a legit actor and a legit practitioner as well.
Yeah. He's a 10th Planet black belt.
I'd be very curious to like see what his seminar work is. Like, obviously some of it's gonna be like satirical and shit. But, like, I'd like to see like some of his material.
Mm-hmm.
But he had quite a few like podcast episodes and stuff, kind of before podcasts were really tight, like we're on now. But he would interview people and just kind of trash them. Like,
I remember that, and I know like some of it was like skit work. Like he would interview fighters and they would like try and beat him up and like all this stuff, and like that had to be funny, like fun.
Very fun.
Did you do it with like the Diaz brothers and stuff too? And like
he did some with like I'm trying to think. What's the one guy? Chris Weidman. He did some. Like then he interviewed quite a few people. Like he interviewed Henry Gracie on his little show, and Frank Shamrock, like all these dudes, like some OG dudes, and he would just come up with the most outrageous shit to talk about, or like ask them and just be like, "The fuck are you talking about,
dude? What?"
And I think some of it is skit work, but some of it's like improv, and you see them and they're like, "What the fuck are you? Where did you find this out?" Like,
like what? I wonder if like Rogan was feeding him,
maybe,
like because I mean. If you don't listen to any of that, it doesn't matter. But like Rogan's been around those dudes since the beginning, so like he would have details about some of their shit. Like
he's got some inside.
I'm sure he's like, "Hey man, ask him about this."
Yeah,
like 3 people know about it. It's not that big of a deal, but like ask him.
Let it rip.
Yeah, let it rip. It's gonna be funny.
And some of his parody skit work was hilarious. He would do like little scenes from movies. He would do like Heat. Like, but Heach. And Kenny Florian was in it, and like he did a fucking great Pacino impression. And then Hanato Laranja's doing De Niro. Like, it's fucking very good. I go back every couple of years and watch kind of all those strips.
Didn't you do a Brokeback one?
With Josh Barnett.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Hilarious.
Classic.
Yes.
But that's like, I would like crave that type of content. Like back in the day, I'd be like, "Where's more of this? I need more of this. This is fucking great." Like, Because it also like humanized those guys too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So you're like, nice. They got a sense of humor. Like.
Yeah, that is like old school YouTube.
Yeah.
Of like a lot of that. I mean, at the time, like fighting in and of itself was considered like barbaric. It was banned in some places, and then you got these dudes like nobody wants to put them on TV because they're like, oh, they're barbarians. So you have like online comedians, making these like stupid skits about stuff.
Yeah,
and like it's funny.
And then like again, like podcasts weren't as big as they are now, so it would be like on their website or something.
Yeah,
like whatever blah 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 .tv, like something like that. So it wasn't quite getting to the masses. Now podcasts like clip can go viral on YouTube, and people are like, "What's this guy?"
Yeah, or some people just like feet.
You know who you are.
Yeah. Fucking perverts. Yeah.
That's nice. You got a good little shiner going on there.
Oh, yeah. You got
a nice little...
See that?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Got clipped with a bow.
I did. I was like, oh, please. I really hope my face isn't split open.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about. It didn't hurt that bad.
There's always that split second right after you got hit. You're like, is it going to spew?
I was worried, like, because the person I was with was wearing a white gi. And, like, I was worried I was going to see.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if it goes, it's going to go bad, especially under the eye. I was like, I'm going to be spraying. I'm going to be leaking everywhere.
I did virtually the same thing to someone a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Turned and just, it like looked like, you ever seen Ninja Warrior?
Uh-huh.
The blood would like spray towards the screen and stuff. I was like, it was totally an accident. But clipped him, turned around, and I just see like, and I was like, oh no.
Oh my God.
And there's some people you don't regret doing that to. Which that person, I don't regret doing it to. I will do it again, Rodney.
Yeah, okay. On board with that. He's fine. He's fine.
It's fine.
He has a brood of progeny.
Yeah. They'll succeed him and try and kill me later on. But, yeah, I, like, split him, and I was like, oh, my God, I feel bad. I'm going to take you home. Took him home and kicked his body in the yard. His wife was on the patio, like, God damn it. Like,
she's like, you getting your way again? You're like, yeah. She's like,
I was like, just another Tuesday.
Yeah.
Then sometimes, I've been split totally on accident. Like, just it happens. Like, little headbutts, little clips, elbows, knees.
I was going to say the first, like, big black eye I got was a headbutt.
Yeah.
I was, like, rolling with some dude at another gym, and he was, like, getting ready for a comp, and I was like, I understood what that meant at the time because I was relatively new. But, like, I was just following his pace, and, like, he kept going faster, so I kept going faster, and then he, bam, right in the, like, forehead, right in the eye socket.
Perfect.
Like, had the big old mouse. Like, this is, I was like, well, that sucked. And he's like, are you okay? I'm like, fine.
Gotta get a nice T-bone steak on there.
Yeah, just
Sandlot style.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was doing an arm bar, and like the guy kind of picked me up and slammed me, and like his arm hit me and it cut me, and it was starting to heal. I went shooting like 2 weeks later, and I was like, I couldn't get the sight picture in this rifle. And I got real too fucking close to it, and it was like a 308. It was like a pretty big gun, enough to fucking kiss me, and I was like, God damn it! Like, well, I actually got up from it. Someone else was like,
oh,
because I was just like, and I was like, fuck. I was like, Dad, get the super glue.
That I remember the first time I used a scope at the range of the Marine Corps. They're like, make sure your eye distance is good, and I was like, all right, I think it's good. Wham! Right, just blop, right in my eye socket. I was like, ah.
Because you're focused on trying to shoot and get on it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you're like,
well, and up to that point, like, they shifted everything over to the ACOG and stuff like that, so I have no idea now. This is such a long time ago. But I learned on iron sights.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, we learned how to use the peep sight and the open sight for, like, different ranges and stuff like that. and like how to adjust our frontside post for, 500 meters and like
Good old
how to,
Vietnam shooting.
like literally like if you have this is what you can do with it. Like, okay. And up until a certain point in training, like we didn't have scopes. And then I think like 2 years after coming in, like from boot camp to the fleet, like everybody got like the ACOG, like the Trigicon ACOGs.
Yeah.
Amazing piece of kit, like super reliable. You can literally throw those things on a rock. They don't break.
Still good to go.
Yeah, like they are beasts of a sight. And that's why they're like probably still like $3,000 to $4,000.
Yeah.
No idea, but
And that shit's just improving. And like
yeah,
getting
they work
better.
off ambient light. So
Yeah.
like they gather like crazy amounts of light just from like low starlight and stuff. It's pretty impressive. But yeah, like they were just like, put the red post where you want to shoot. We're like, what? And they're like, yeah, if it's further out, just raise it up. And we're like, okay.
You're like, oh shit.
Bang, bang, bang. It's like, this is so easy.
Yeah.
They're like, that's the point.
Yeah.
They're like, anything inside of this range, just put the tip of the red arrow on it. Okay. Blang, blang, blang. Like,
Perfect.
it was like point and shoot. Like, it was wild.
Yeah. I've seen videos of like the Chinese trying to develop an M19 kind of like belt-fed grenade launcher type thing, but they couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
So they turned it into a sniper rifle, like a grenade launcher sniper rifle. But then you also have the people operating it, like an 80-pound dude, like like getting kissed the same way. It's like, all right, you gotta figure something else out. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I think one of the most fun things to shoot, and it's like kind of defunct now, but the M203,
Yeah.
which is you mount it under an M4 or a M16 style weapon, and those things are super fun.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The practice rounds, the training rounds. So training rounds in the military and most other professions are like a white body with like a blue cap, and they have orange dust in them, so they call them cheetah rounds.
Yeah.
So like you would like pop them out like to the targets, and there's like a special flip up sight that gives you like a ranging, and like you'd be like thunk, and like you'd shot it, and like you'd see the orange dust, so you like know you made it like your target or hit the target.
Would the dust tell you about a radius at all, or like was it just kind of a marker? Like,
It was just like to let you know that like the round exploded.
Yeah.
And then so you could see where the round actually went. So like the blue capsule is just like thin plastic.
yeah.
It would just blow up, and then like you would see the dust. You're like, okay, I like made it in the dumpster.
Yeah.
So like if you're like shooting inside of a wall, like obviously in real life you'd see an explosion, but
Yeah.
like if it hit the outside of the wall, you could see it marked orange. If you got a puff of orange like dust up, you would see that you made it behind like the
I got
wall
you.
or the dumpster. Because
You ever did throw grenades?
yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I will say, when you actually throw the grenade, you don't see the explosion, because the way the range works, like you're in a pit. So if the explosion does come back, like it just hits a wall.
Yeah.
You go, at least in California where I was, like you walked up a hill and then you look down to see the explosion. Not as cool as you think it would be.
Semi disappointing.
It's just a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
It's kind of like probably like the scariest thing I've ever seen explode close up was we did a 155 millimeter shell in the ammo school that I went to, and they put it down in the ground and they pack like C4 and they run det cord back. I can't remember how far away, but you can like look through the window as they like blow it up. You have to bury it down a certain number of feet, and then they like ran the det cord into a pack of C4 that they put at the top of the round, and that blew up, and like you felt the shock wave through the wall, and like your body just kind of like rattles.
Yeah. Like, damn.
But the explosion is just kind of like dirt and some stuff. There's not a lot of like don't get it twisted. Movies make explosions look insane.
Yeah.
That's because they use a fuck ton of gasoline. Like they're just like put gas on it, brah, and they create this like firewall, right? Like that's cool, but that is also dangerous as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
I just always think of Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got this whole fucking place lined with napalm.
Yeah. I can't imagine what napalm must look like. That must look wild.
That's some spooky shit.
Yeah, all that shit's wild. Like the Agent Orange they use for deforestation stuff, and then to drop napalm to burn everything. Like,
Probably does the trick.
yeah, that's terrifying. Like, I will say, I can't remember if we talked about different types of like rounds that they had. Maybe we've talked about it in person,
Maybe
and I just
briefly.
am crossing over conversations.
Yeah.
But the military has some scary ass shit. White phosphorus is terrifying.
Oh, yeah. God. Willie P.
Willie P. White phosphorus. If you don't know, there's multiple forms of how it like comes to shoot, but like artillery has it. I think there are some helicopter rounds, if I remember correctly. Tell me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, sorry, but I know for sure that there are artillery, 155 millimeter artillery rounds, and it's like seafoam green with like there's a specific mark that it has, and it says white phosphorus,
Yeah.
and that shit will burn you alive.
Yeah.
Like they're not allowed to do it anymore because of the Geneva Convention. Lame.
Shucks.
They used to call it shake and bake. So they'd fire high explosive rounds and white phosphorus together. So they would shake and bake.
Oh, God.
And so there's this artillery tactic where they have guns at different elevations throughout the line, and they fire different sets of rounds. Well, each one of those rounds arrives at the same time.
Oh, God.
So, like,
creates
I can't remember what type of fire it's called. Tell us in the comments if you were an artillery guy. But, yeah, like, it's basically, like, it's not staggered fire. Maybe it is. But, yeah, like, they would take the artillery piece, and they would angle the guns at different angles so that the shells would get shot at the same times, but they would all arrive at the same time because the different trajectories allow for that.
Spooky.
Yeah. It's
Very effective.
Oh, yeah. Like, there were some of the instructors we had at the ammo school were attached to artillery units, and there was a soccer field that they were, like, protecting, kind of. But that was where they were staged. They said they went from here with their gun to here, like, dead level, and they were literally just shooting around point blank as much as you can for a gun. If you don't know, they call artillery pieces guns. It's one of the only things in the Marine Corps you call a gun. So they were like literally like put it at like the lowest level and just start shooting at enemy combatants like less than 100, like a couple 100 feet away.
Yeah.
That's scary as
That's
shit.
Scorched earth shit.
So the artillery in and of itself is really cool. Like, the shells are just that. They're a shell. Like, and you have to attach a fuse to the top. So there's different types of fuse. There's ones that hit and blow up. There's ones that are timed. There's ones that are based on the rotation that are also like a timing mechanism. There's some that you can literally like set a number on and shoot. There's explosive ones that explode and help explode like different things. There's a couple different fuses. Like there's like you put it in the top, screw it in, and then they load the shell, and there's propellant that they have to actually load based upon how far it's firing. So there's somebody doing math.
Yeah.
Which is terrifying. But
Heat of the moment math.
Yeah,
You're like, oh, fuck.
yeah, but there's somebody doing like math based upon what their forward observers are telling them. And so they have these like tubes that have propellant in it, and there's like different size like propellant charges that they put behind the round. They shut the door, and then they
Potato gun style?
pull. Yeah, like the propellant's cool because the propellant it is concussive, but if you take the propellant and throw it in a fire, it just burns.
Huh.
And like it just burns like white hot.
Yeah.
So it creates pressure down that tube. What's really interesting is there are some rifled like artillery shells that they have. They're smaller than 155. They're like 120s, and they can be fired out of like mortar tubes, but they're like rifled mortars, but they look like an artillery shell stuck to a mortar tail fin.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That's gnarly.
And those have propellant charges on them too, on the fin stabilizers, but they're like almost 4.5 or 5 feet long. Like
They shove an explosive on a Nerf football and it's like,
it's wild. I'm sure there's some dudes that we know that have hip fired 60 millimeter mortars. Let me know. That's fucking cool.
That is sick.
Like those are the smaller mortars. They're like little guys, like look like little fish.
Yeah.
And like there's some people can literally like boonk hip fire. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Mortars scary shit. I had a dude that trained us who was like, yeah, we used to hip fire the 60s. He's like, it sucks sometimes because it concusses, like it like blasts into your hip girdle and shit. But like, he's like, sometimes you got to do that. It's not recommended.
If danger's close, you gotta fucking let it rip.
Yeah, they're like, we could eyeball it and then just fucking plink and like provide some cover fire.
Especially if you're experienced enough with it, just like get it in there, pop. Mm-hmm. That's sick.
Mortars are interesting. They're fucking cool.
What's like the rate of like a misfire or something on those? Like,
luckily it's not very often.
Yeah.
I think a couple years ago there were 3 Marines that got killed.
Yeah.
And it was like on a training range.
Oh damn.
And I think they were doing HE like 80 millimeters, like which is like they're about this big. They're like 2.5, 3 feet long, bigger rounds, and like they dropped it, thought it was a misfire, and it was like a short fuse, and it came up out of the tube and exploded at the top of the tube.
God.
If I remember correctly, because in the tube it's dangerous too. So
Yeah.
all the tube does is just creates more shrapnel. Like that's kind of like one of those things. Like you're putting a high explosive round inside of a metal tube, which is just more bomb.
Shit.
Yeah, it's more bombs. Like, yeah, if you see like a slick mortar crew, those dudes suck pavement like hard. Like they drop that thing and they're down, and they're trained to like try to expose as little of their body that's not have armor on it as possible. But you're talking about a bomb that's meant to like blow out. Like certain things.
That's sketchy.
Well, and the U.S. mortars are really efficient. They don't blow. So some older mortar technology or like Eastern European stuff that's like old Soviet bloc stuff has like a real distinct like blast radius, like so much so that like if it landed a certain place in front of us, the concussion in a tight space like this would fuck us up, but we might not get hit by shrapnel.
Yeah, yeah.
So like in an open field, like some mortars would land close to dudes and it would blow up and out and they wouldn't get hit by anything. So like it was all dependent upon like people like further outside the arc would get fucked up.
Yeah.
But if you were close, sometimes it didn't affect you. Whereas the U.S. shit blows every direction.
Yeah.
So the effectiveness of the blast is much better.
Damn.
So it's kind of like a weird. I still know a lot about bombs and shit, but even as an ammo tech, I had some really cool leadership who was like EOD and like. They knew some stuff.
They filled you in.
Yeah, they educated like our entire like group.
I'd much rather know and be educated on than just guess or like, oh fuck, I don't know. Like,
I mean, you get like when you get grenade training, you get like a breakdown of the grenade. But we had at one point he became the like actual commander of our unit. He took over what would be like normally like a captain's billet. He was an older dude. He's a chief warrant officer 4. And he took over that job in a leadership role, but he like gave us like a nitty gritty breakdown of everything a grenade does. It was just like sick. Like, I'm a huge nerd, so that's stuff's
awesome.
right up my alley.
I can sit and listen to shit like that all day.
Yeah, I mean it's his depth of knowledge because he had been an EOD. He was an EOD tech for like 15 plus years, and he decided to become an officer, which. He kind of jokingly said was like his downfall. So in the Marine Corps, in that world, if you decide to become a warrant officer in the ammo field, and that includes EOD techs, aviation ordnance, and ammo techs. Typically the ones that are the most starved for officers are aviation ordnance and ammo techs, and not EOD. So he had EOD crab, like had the master star on top of it, had like done the thing, right? He went to
explosives.
He went to warrant officer school, and they're like, "You're going to ammo," and he said he literally looked at him and said, "Fuck you," and they were like, "Excuse me," and he's like, "You fucking heard me, fuck you.
Yeah.
I am not. He was an ammo tech, like like old school, like ammo tech. Came into OD tech, like did like one of the hardest schools in the military, got through it, and here's why it's hard. You have to be smart.
Yeah.
There's no like if you're kind of smart, you have to be able to calculate nuclear physics
On the fly.
like and be like
Yeah.
like so it has a very high wash rate because the intellectual requirements for it, physical and intellectual, but like really like people are like, oh, it's that hard. It's that hard. I looked into it.
It is.
It's that hard. And I talked to him and he's like, all I did was study.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't have a life.
Yeah.
He's like, we had to go to a secure facility to study half the shit that was hard. He's like, so we're literally just in a room that has no communication with anything. And this is even, 20 years ago at the time. And he's like, you just sat in a tank, like, and just read information that you had to know and then like quizzed each other.
Yeah.
It's like you couldn't take it out of there. Like,
Yeah.
because some of the stuff he knows is top secret, essentially. Like, because it's like values of radiation that's secret. Because it has to do with our, the nuclear arsenal,
Sure.
like stuff like that. It's things that you can't tell people.
Yeah.
So very interesting. Like, it's hard. So he got through that, and then they're like, "You're an ammo tech again," and he was like, "Yeah, literally." He's like, "I got so mad." He's like, and I crawled back eventually because I didn't want to get out of the Marine Corps, and I stayed.
Damn.
Yeah, super cool dude. Very, very cool. Like.
Highly experienced,
and not just like not crazy. Like that's super important as a leader. Don't be crazy. Like there's no fucking need for it. Yeah, it's like very human. Like was super cool to people that were even struggling. Like always was asking people at like a much lower level, like, what do you think can be done about this? Like always very cool with everybody.
Nice.
So yeah,
that's a rare breed.
Yeah, he's a big influence. Like, he and I got along very well because I was able to be honest with him, but not do it in a way that was inappropriate.
Sure.
Like,
But it seemed like
sir, I think this is kind of a bad idea, and he'd be like, "Tell me."
Yeah.
I'd say, and he's like, "Okay."
He'd hear you out.
He'd hear me out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like this
He's
for
like,
this
we're
reason.
still gonna do it, but I understand.
Yeah, or he'd be like, "I have to do this." Like, okay, sir. Like, it's not like I worked directly for him like once or twice. But he and I always had like a good working relationship.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's rare.
It is. Yeah, he was a good dude. Should find out. Should contact him. But yeah, anyways. Yeah.
Interview him and be like,
oh, that'd be sick.
Do like voice changer, face block, like.
I think he's out by now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was at that point. I think he was beyond even 20 years.
Oh, okay.
Even when I met him, I think he was right around or at. So he was really just deciding when to retire.
Yeah, okay.
And he did. I think he went. So it's kind of weird. Like in the job that I did, the top warrant officer rank is 5. He was a 4, and then the next one would be 5. And there's usually only like 1 or 2 5s in a job.
Okay.
And it's because like that means you are the expert.
Yeah.
Like so in our job, the chief warrant officer 5 was in charge of the ammo field curriculum for however long he's decided to be a chief warrant officer 5, essentially. Like, I don't know all the ins and outs of that, but like they really don't have like a strict timeline. I think they can stay to 30 plus years in the military. And the one dude, so him and another dude were kind of the guys. They were the 4s that were up for the 5 spot. And the other guy was, it's not that there's like different, like he was a much better leader than the other guy, but the other guy was not a bad leader. He was just the ammo guy. Like he knew it.
Yeah.
Like he knew the systems. He had invented some of the systems that were used all across the entire ammo field. And so it was more natural for him to be the 5. Yeah. So what they did is they made him the 5, and then they took the guy that was in charge of me, who was a great leader, and like I said, super rare personality as a leader, and they made him the head of the ammo school. So essentially they took the 2 best ammo guys they could find and put them in the same place and said, do this shit.
Yeah.
Which is sick because
Yeah.
I have no doubt that they took it and made it that much better,
Yeah.
like, for however long they were there.
That's sick.
But yeah, like, the dude that was in charge of the ammo school before him technically was... So, if they decide to not stay as a warrant officer, they become what's called a limited duty officer. And that means they can only rise to a certain rank, which is typically a lieutenant colonel. Not typically, it is usually, in the Marine Corps at least, a lieutenant colonel. So the guy that was in charge of our school was a lieutenant colonel. And under him, he had the chief warrant officer 5 and a couple officers, right? But he was an ammo guy. I met him when I was there. Also, super nice dude. Our teacher was actually, like, related to him somehow. Like, the guy that taught our ammo school and, like, was our class advisor was also, like... It's like his brother-in-law or like something like that. It was pretty funny.
Small world.
Yeah, it was highly entertaining because we got our ass chewed indirectly. Like, he told him to tell us your class is fucked up for this, and then we were like, this is really coming from the CO, and he's like, you're damn right it is. As he was like, I'm gonna drink this dip water that's been in my mouth.
Like, oh god.
Yeah. No, our class advisor was super cool. But anyways, like, yeah, so for him to be a chief warrant officer 4 in charge of all of that, and then to have the 5 essentially like report to him as like the leader, but they were like in charge of that whole job category, had to be cool. It was a very unique thing, but it made sense because it was obvious that they wanted to give them something, both of them something, because absolutely, like, the two like sharpest dudes in our field, one just had more experience with something that made more sense for him to take the curriculum side. And from a leadership perspective, you have an EOD tech and some dude who's committed to like being there, and like being a good leader. So he took the leadership track, which
Can't
is
ask for
sick.
better position than that.
Yeah.
Like the two best dudes, you're like, nice. Like,
yeah, I mean, when he didn't get the 5, you could tell he was disappointed. But when they did that with him, and he even knew, he's like, I don't think I'll get the 5. He's like, I might. He's like, but I doubt it. He's like, unless that dude retires.
it wasn't like hurting about it. Like,
No, I mean, just him being in the leadership position he got put in was already a big boon. Like, it was a big show of faith. The guy that he replaced was also a very good leader, our captain that he replaced. And I think it was because of that captain that he even got considered for that leadership role. Because that dude deployed and then was never came back to our unit. But he's like, I left it with this dude. He's the guy.
bingo.
Yeah, so it was cool. Like,
I don't care what field it is, but like you get the top guy in it. I'm like, I'm gonna listen to that guy. Like,
yeah.
I'd be like, give me the king trash man. I don't give a shit. I'll listen to him. I'll like talk about some shit. Like,
No, I didn't know the two leaders of the unit when there were two guys that were in charge when I first got to the unit, and both of them are okay. Like, one of them's kind of on the way out. He seemed like an all right dude. The other one was always super cool with me. Just not, I don't know. He's just kind of different.
sure.
But then the one that replaced him, that dude, huge respect for him. Watched out for me in ways that I didn't know. Kind of
That's
like,
cool.
hey man, don't do this. Like, this is bad.
Yeah.
Roger that, sir.
Appreciate
I'll shut
it.
up. Yeah. And then to have him be replaced by the other guy, pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Like, those dudes really were like, that last year or so, or 2 years that I was in, were pretty cool because of them. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
It makes a huge difference.
It does. They dealt with things in a way that was above board and also like fair for everybody. Like, you were never like, that dude's fucking up. They're like, no, we know. We took care of that.
Yeah, it's like we got it already.
Yeah, we got that already. Don't worry about that guy. We got him. Like,
We got him.
yeah. But yeah, no. They were good influence, like good role models at that high level.
That's sweet.
Yep.
Leadership is a sticky business.
Yeah, it can be. It's it's such a, it's an interesting track of, I wouldn't trade what I like being in a leadership role for the world. Like, I do enjoy it. It's very hard sometimes, but also like there is reward to it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
ultra gratifying in some
yeah.
ways.
Yep.
It a lot of times outweighs the weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you're in a leadership role as well.
Mhm.
Like, it's I mean, arguably, like, you deal with some similar issues, like personality conflicts and all the weirdness that comes with, like, running a gym, like, you know, running a program in a gym. Like, it's, you know, you have a very popular program and, like, you have new people coming in, so it's like balancing your time with new people versus experienced people. And then, you know, you have those dudes that are like, I'm not getting enough love, and, like, you're like, but like,
what do you want me to do about it? Like,
yeah, like, how can I
this is a you problem mostly.
yeah, like, how can I coach you more effectively?
Yeah.
Like, how can I do this? Like,
Sometimes personality clashes can be like, just stay away from them.
yeah, just
Like, you don't. There's 20 other people here.
don't roll with them.
Yeah, the end. It's
Deny the
fine.
role. Like,
Yep, totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah, if
And at this point, expected. I'm like, nope. Sometimes I'll split shit. I'm like,
Like,
nah.
yeah,
It's like back the old joint. That didn't happen, and it would end up in like fist fights every day, and it's just like, like,
no, we're not doing that.
yeah,
Yeah,
been there, done that. Not cool.
no, it's not cool. Yeah, it's definitely like one of those things, like, of people that work together that dislike each other, and I'm like, yeah, but that may be the only dude you got, like, showing up on a call to back you up, so I want to get over that.
Don't gotta be your best buddy, but
Yeah.
gotta be able to function at a high level together.
Let's, like, in the military, you're like, that dude's a retard.
Yeah.
And then, but you're like, but if anybody ever else fucked with him, he's our retard.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with my retard.
You're like, that's mine.
Yeah. Yeah, hit the hard R. Calm down.
Yeah.
We're bringing it back. Yeah.
It's legal now. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it actually went away. I think
Yeah.
it just went under wraps for a little bit, and then people were like, "Oh yeah," like
It's a word.
it's a word.
I'm
Don't get
saying
your-
it like,
Don't get your panties in a bunch about
yeah,
it.
they're not actually retarded. They might have been.
I never know.
But yeah, like, I'll never forget, like, we had this dude in our unit who was, like, kind of annoying, but also was, like, generally, like, a decent guy. Like, he tried to do, like, what he could, and, like, you know, not everybody sees, like, the Marine poster and, like, everybody's like that, and you're like, no, they're not.
Nah,
Nah,
quite.
some slide on by. And yeah, he was just kind of like a frumpy little dude, but had always had a good attitude. And, like, somebody tried to mess with him, and we were all like, hey,
yeah, you're like wrong guy.
like 40
motherfucker.
dudes were like,
I'll
like,
fuck
even
you
the
up.
dudes that just, like, casually knew him from our unit were like, what?
Yeah, like not
Like,
today.
you
bitch.
did what?
Yeah,
What are you saying to him? Like,
that's good. That's
Yeah.
the kind of backup you need sometimes, you know.
yeah,
Even if you're, you know, low man on the totem pole or whatever.
yeah,
Like, you got your boys behind you. You're good.
yeah. It's like, nah, you ain't gonna do that. And they were like, we were all detached together, so, like, even, like, people that weren't technically a part of, like, our original unit knew him, and they were like, who did what? Where, what? Where they at?
We're gonna
Like,
resolve this right
yeah,
now.
we were out in, like, 29 Palms, and somebody tried to mess with him, and, like, 50 people were literally like,
Motherfucker.
yeah, like,
That's
Yeah.
legit. That's the kind of connection you need sometimes with people.
yeah, it's very, very tribalistic. I understand that. Like, that's
It's the nature of some
it's
things.
the nature of the beast. Yeah. But yeah, like, same thing like in our department. Like, you don't mess with them.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't care if they're not the
stop.
best. Like, sometimes, yeah, go away.
Yeah.
Like,
On top of that, like, everybody fucks up somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Sometimes they just need a little bit of nudge in the right direction, a little bit of help.
yeah, for real. That is very, very true. It is kind of funny in that way. Like,
So be a good leader, you know? Be highly experienced and good at stuff, including dealing with people.
that is the X factor. That is truly the X factor of leadership, is the people you're leading. And, like, yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
That's the nature of that beast, too.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, there's,
These look comfy. I'm excited.
I don't know, yeah.
One size fits most men. We'll see about that.
See about that.
My stupid monkey toes will put those to
I
the
was gonna
test.
say, yeah. I love that they subtly threw like the waste management logo on this.
I know. I was like, I know
like,
that dumpster.
Yeah, that's a waste management logo.
It's just far off enough.
Yeah.
You may not get a cease and desist, but but we all know that logo.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I'm sure we've all seen a waste management dumpster on fire from time to time.
Probably.
My old apartment, I walked out one day, dumpster was ablaze, and I was like, what the fuck? No one was around. I was like, anyone? I have to deal with this?
Yeah, you're like, I don't think this is in my lease agreement.
Yeah, I was like, this is bad. One time I was in New Jersey, and I was leaving a hotel. The hotel next door was just, and I was like, oh, fuck. And I was watching it burn for a while. But as the fire department got there.
You're just out there like.
Yeah, I was kind of just like, watch. I was like, what the hell? And then I started noticing the like more and more fire department coming in. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
My car's blocked in and I'm stuck in New Jersey for a whole other day. Get the fuck out of here. Jersey sucks.
I have only ever driven through New Jersey. I had tons of friends in the Marine Corps from Jersey, but never went there. I should have probably gone with some of my buddies. And it wasn't like an aversion, but driving through Jersey, I'm like especially like Newark. Yeah, I'm good. Like, I had buddies from Newark, like the city.
Yeah.
And I was like, you mean New York? And they're like, shut the fuck up. Like,
I can't remember. I think I was in Newark or somewhere close. Where was the boardwalk?
it's on the shore. That's like South Jersey.
Okay, yeah, I went there.
Yeah.
And I walked on the boardwalk by myself and shit, and I was just like, it was really early in the morning, so it was like very quiet.
Yeah.
But it was just me and the homeless just chilling, you know?
Were you there for like trials or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was like right before COVID, like 2019.
Yeah.
I just went out there by myself. Almost stepped on some H needles, and I was like, "Oh, I should wear closed-toed shoes, not flip-flops." Like,
this is a closed-toe environment, sir.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, fuck! All right." Then the hotel next door caught on fire, and I was like, "Time to go." Like,
yeah, it's time to go. I think I need to leave.
But, yep, good old 9-hour trek that way.
One way, right? 9 hours,
Yeah.
one way.
Yeah.
Jersey's in it's such a weird location.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't driven or been through there in a long time. I don't really have any need to go that way. Like, maybe I'll go to New York. Maybe. Not sure. Like, I don't know. The wife may want to go to the city.
Take her to leave it, you know?
I would go back to Museum Row, but I haven't been there since I was literally a 17-year-old.
Yeah. I'd really I've been to DC as an adult, but I want to go and do what I did as a kid in DC and like go into museums and see shit and like
Same.
look at stuff again as an adult.
I went as an adult when we went to the NRA, and we got to see. So when I ran a knife making company, we were looking at being featured in what's their magazine? NRA is like big magazine. I don't remember what it's called. But it is like, it's a huge like readership, and they were talking about featuring our knives in it.
Sick.
It was cool. It didn't end up happening. If it had, that would have been insane.
Yeah.
Just because that was like a pretty like good way for knife makers and stuff to get recognized. And the dude that was there was legit. Like, it was a friend of somebody who at the time owned part of the business with us. And we went down there, and I hadn't been down there since I was like probably like 15 or 16, and I was with a school trip, and we like went all over DC, and then we went up to like Gettysburg from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, as an adult, you're like, oh, this is insane.
Yeah.
Like, it's packed everywhere. Like, we only went to the hotel and then to the actual location, and then that day we like left back just because at the time, like, I was married. The other two dudes in the company had kids and families. Like, we had to get back.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's everything costs. Like, everything is pay down there. Like, it's no courtesy. Like, the hotel's like, we're like, oh, breakfast is included. And they're like, nah, you pay.
Yeah.
And it was like expensive. When we were like, this better be the best breakfast ever. It wasn't.
You're like, let's hit McDonald's.
Yeah, literally, we should have just done McDonald's. But yeah, we went to the NRA headquarters there and signed in, met with him, like showed him like what we were doing, left some of the knives there.
Yeah.
And like to be photographed, and they were photographed, and like something was like kind of published, like we were waiting on to be like, we got like a questionnaire, like I filled it out. But after like we left everything and talked, he took us down to the museum, and we got like the museum wasn't open. So if you get a chance and you're into like guns, like go to their museum there. It's sweet.
Yeah.
They have a massive firearms collection there, and it's like from early firearms all the way to modern. They even have like a newer section that had like movie props.
That's sick.
Like guns and movies and stuff like that.
Blade gun in there.
Yeah, dude, they had original blasters from Star Wars, like the props from the original Star Wars movies in there.
I need to go.
It's awesome, dude.
Let's go. Podcast trip.
Oh yeah, I would again. Like they're very hospitable. I'd even pay for that museum. But yeah, it was really cool. And the museum wasn't open, so we got to go through the whole thing like just with him, and like he showed us like kind of like behind the scenes a little bit, and like
that's sweet.
It was really cool. Like some of the detail work on some of the really high end like firearms from like turn of the century or like before that, even like just incredible, like stuff built for like kings and royals. And
yeah
it was wild.
That's sweet.
Yeah, he took us to the firing range there. They have this sweet firing range, and he was like pointing out some of the regulars. Like there's a dude that shoots, like he has like a specific gun, and he's like, that dude keyholes every shot is a keyhole. He's like, he's so proficient. He comes here every day just to shoot.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it was super cool. Like
put that on the bucket list.
It was a very cool experience to like see like their whole facility. Like he really did like take us through everything. But
that's sick. It's nice that it's like a little bit behind the scenes too. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very very cool.
That's the way to do it.
But yeah,
sick. I love it. Let's go.
Yeah. Right now we're going.
Right now. All right. Bye.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's been an hour.
It's been an hour.
All right.
See you guys.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Mugs, socks,
Cheers.
NAs.
NAs.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.